I wrote her a nice letter and I asked her for settlement. I asked her would she consider settlement. What I got back was a summons to the district court to have the dog put down.
How has Kim been since we talked to you last?
Oh, Kim has been in fine form and great fettle, and she's running around the house and sussing out everything that moves around the house and the garden. Once again, I would like to thank all the supporters who have been very helpful to me and very generous to contribute money for the defence of the little dog.
And we understand that you've made several pleas to the woman who says Kim bid her for clemency, and that she has so far refused all of them. Is that correct?
That is right. Oh, we were in touch with her. We wrote her a letter and offered her certain conditions for settlement, but she rejected it and sent it back. She wrote back to us and said that she was not interested.
So what's likely to happen with Kim?
I don't really know. We're in the court soon, and it'll depend on the court. But I understand that perhaps the court will not change decisions already made.
How are you feeling yourself? Like, is it stressful to deal with this?
No, a lack of sleep. There's a lack of sleep since this started. I didn't sleep much in the run-up to the district court appearance. But as a matter of fact, I have a heart condition, and I have a pacemaker fitted, and I was brought in for a check-up on the pacemaker last week, and they were able to figure out from the reaction of the pacemaker on the date of the court, the pacemaker reacted and went faster than it should have. So that court appearances will affect it and will affect my general health. And I am unable to sleep, especially in the early morning. I sleep before 12, but I get very little sleep after 12.
And at this stage, how many times have you attempted to settle the issue with the woman?
4 times.
And she's rejected all of those 4?
Yes, rejected all of them, yes.
So what does she actually want at this stage?
She wants the dog put down.
And
she's
that's
adamant that the dog, she was adamant at the court hearing, and the judge in the district court he addressed me and he said, go out and talk to this lady. And we left the court and we went outside the courthouse and we spoke, and she was adamant that she wanted the dog put down. And then there came a break. The judge adjourned the court for a few minutes, and everybody came out of the court. And then we went back into the court, and as soon as we went back into the court, he asked her, was there any agreement, and she said no. And I said there was no agreement, and then I addressed the court, and I told her about Kim. I told about Kim that she never had done anything like that before or since, and that she was a good little dog.
And what have you offered the woman specifically?
Oh, I've offered to muzzle the dog and keep her muzzled, and by the same token, the vet has told me that in relation to the muzzle, that it's not good to leave the muzzle on the dog for a long period. So I then have offered to erect the fence with the radar beam, which would prevent her from leaving from inside the enclosed area. And I have done that. And I've also offered to take her to a dog behaviour expert who would and I also have a person who calls regularly to the house here and who is in a position to give a description of the dog and its demeanour and its character.
So nothing has happened since that incident, like?
Absolutely. Nothing has happened. No incident of any type or occurrence has took place since the 6th of March. I take the dog, I take her for a walk every morning. And sometimes I take her in the evening as well for a walk.
So if there was anything you could say to the woman in question, what would it be?
Oh, I don't think I can add to the offer I have made. And I wrote to her at the very beginning, before anything happened, a short time after the incident. I wrote her a nice letter, and I asked her for settlement. I asked her would she consider settlement, and what I got back was a summons to the district court to have the dog put down.